paying attention here?
Yes.
So your farm is 1 mile square. How many feet long and wide is a mile? If you Google it, or if you just know, how many feet wide is a mile?
5,280.
That's just how many feet equals a mile, okay? So now if you measure your farm in centimeters, they're all going to be just a little bit different. Some of them are going to be a little bit different, even like going like up and down versus across. But approximately is close enough. And you're going to end up with something like, well, this one's about 25 point, right? I can't read. My ruler is so bad here. About 25.5 centimeters. So I'm just going to go with that, okay? But like I said, they're all just a little bit different. And it doesn't matter which one you kind of pick there because they're all going to be close. Number 3, this means that 5,280 real life feet is equivalent to 25.5 centimeters on your map. Does that make sense? The next thing to do is to look at your map and just read the numbers that are on here. So what you have to do is you just have to find, you have to find 2 neighboring lines and figure out what's the difference in the elevation between them. So for example here, we have, let's find 2 that have their label really close together so it's easy to read. I'm just looking for a spot that has the labels close together. Right here is a good example. So this one is 830 and this one is 832, right? 830, 832. So the distance in height is just 2 feet. And that shows the elevation change between those 2 lines on your map. The vertical elevation change. So that means the relief interval is 2 feet. Okay? So the next question that we're trying to figure out here is how much, if you have a map that's this big, are you guys listening here? If you have a map that's this big, how much of actual change needs to happen? So when we're going to build our model of our map, how much taller does it actually need to get in order to be to scale? Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want to listen to me because you figured this out and you're confident, that's okay. But there's people who want to listen, so you need to be quiet. Stop the conversations. Okay? So we're just now going to take all these numbers that we just figured out and put them in here into the equation. So we have map centimeters is right here. And the feet in a mile is just this. And then you're going to do that division problem there. 25.5 divided by 5,280. You should come up with a very small number here. Just put the number there, 0.0048. I'll go with that, but I'm not going to press clear off my calculator because I'll just leave it there. Okay, and then now this number right here comes to here. That's 2 feet for each relief line. That just came from number 4. And then we're just going to do this very small number times 2 to get this one. So 0.0097 when I round it, okay? So what that means then is that you're going to have a very, very small amount of thickness of your map. So your vertical distance of your model of your map is going to change very, very small amounts. And so when you measure the thickness of a package of paper, you should find that it's close to 5 centimeters. There are 500 sheets in the package. That means that each one is 0.01 centimeters per sheet. Okay? And I'll let you do the analysis there at the end.